tell you something. It's a little boy that lives next door to me. His birthday was recently, and his parents got him a skateboard. And so he's always riding outside my house, riding his skateboard. And what I noticed is that a couple of weeks ago, he knocked on my door and said, "Hey, I want to show you something." So I walk outside, and he has this ramp set up. He rides this skateboard over this ramp that's outside my house, and I kind of cheer for him, and then I go back inside. Well, a couple days later, he knocks again. Now he's built a bigger ramp. He rides the skateboard over this ramp, and I start to clap and celebrate what he's doing. And a couple days goes by, he's back again knocking on my door, and he's built a huge ramp, and he rides this skateboard over this ramp, and I start cheering him on, and I can tell he loves the fact that I'm cheering him on. And before long, I noticed something. When he would knock on my door, I started expecting to see an obstacle. Not only did I start expecting to see an obstacle, but as time went by, I started to view the obstacles that he built as a stage. Yeah, I started to view those obstacles as a stage. And so when I would hear a knock at the door, I would open the door expecting him to give me a performance. And I didn't tell you that story for you to try to figure out who that little boy is. I didn't tell you that story for you to go and buy your child a skateboard. But I told you that story because I'm begging you to alter your perspective of the obstacles in your life. Here's why, beloved. Every miracle in the Bible started with an obstacle. The miracle that was performed with the multitude started with not enough food. Do you understand that? The miracle at the Red Sea started with the obstacle of the Red Sea. Blind Bartimaeus' miracle started with him not having his sight. And so what I've learned is that whenever God wants to show you something, he'll send you an obstacle. So here's what I do now, guys. When I see an obstacle, I start looking up towards heaven saying, lights, camera, action. And so here's what I want to challenge you to do. I know you're facing obstacles. I know obstacles are coming in your mailbox. I know obstacles are coming in your email. I know you've got obstacles at your job. But here's what I want to tell you. The enemy is trying to make you focus on the obstacle, but I'm here to make you focus on the one that's going to perform. Here's what I want you to know, and I'm getting ready to leave this thing alone. God is getting ready to give you the performance of a lifetime. If there's an obstacle, there's an opportunity for God. And so if you're facing the obstacle of cancer, understand that's God's next stage. If you're facing the obstacle of poverty, understand that's God's next stage. If you're facing the obstacle of depression, understand that's God's next stage. If you see an obstacle, honey, I challenge you to see a stage.